Oh, I need a controller sorting out. Pain in the ass. A minute. Looks like I need some light. Let's get some light on the subject. Alright. Right. So guys, we're on a frosty planet. I've currently got a mission to track and scan 14 creatures, and one that I've already done to basically scan some minerals. The planet doesn't really, it's not very easy to find the creatures at the minute. I've got all the easy ones that are regular and stuff, so I'm going to go to a different planet so we can get those. But I don't know if you noticed, there's a white icon up there. It's a little bit different to anything else. And that is my free freighter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to it to do a flyby. See it. So here we are, look. Pretty standard freighter. So yeah, the basic, as most of you I'm sure will already know how to get a freighter. I'm quite late to the party on this one, but if you didn't know, you just basically have to help a freighter that's in a battle, and you will get the freighter offer. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head down to this planet, see if we can find some more creatures. So we're on this planet now, which I might have to ample, so there's loads of fauna on here. We'll start by chasing this thing. Oh, looks like there's some birds knocking about. Just have to get to this top of this. Some kind of bright red weird thing. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a hill there. Oh, you are kidding me. Just, it's nearby. Just, freaking. There we go. Right. So, oh, whippersnap. Ah. So, right, there we are. A little bit harder to scan the flying creatures, but you know, we've only got 5 more to get. Might as well scan some other stuff while I'm here, get some more money. I've not really been... Wow. Not really been uploading. Just, head back towards my ship, see if there's anything over this side. But yeah, so surprise, we've got a freighter now. It's my first one, so pretty stoked about that. I don't really think like it's as obvious or as like it's gonna require me to do a lot of farming in order to get the stuff that I need, but this might be what I needed. Just the knowledge that there's tons more space for me to use. Obviously, I've transferred some resources to the freighter. We'll have a look at that in a second. I'm going to scan this because I don't know if it actually scans the plant. Yeah, it does. I don't really understand. It's different. I'm not sure if I like it. Not sure if I'm bothered about it, but yeah. I'm not really seeing anything. But I want to see if I. Hmm. $19. Sodium nitride crystals. Ooh. Ooh, supercell. Oh. I'm a little bit worried now because I can't seem to see my ship. Oh, great. That's a positive. Just quick. Right. Thinking what we do is we go and explore a little bit in my ship. Possibly like still a fair way away from that. So if I shoot up into the sky. Ancient ruin, always good. Always good. Right. So land on this. Run over here. Pretty sure I already learned that word. Okay. Always seek knowledge of the past now, because got a chance of earning a load of money. I think it might have been nerfed. Oh. Um. Filmic, maybe. Just like That is pretty cool. Buddy! So that was pretty nice. I mean, like, I don't want to talk, just gonna touch upon the fact that, like, I have said a few times to friends who are interested in getting the game, or who aren't interested in getting the game, or just people who talk about No Man's Sky, just the fact that it's not really those moments are more frequent now, and where you see a creature that's out of the ordinary, individual rare creatures, and then you it just, those moments is what makes it more immersive now. But sort of the fact that not everybody is interested in that, and that's why they've had to make it multiplayer, and I don't particularly think that's what No Man's Sky is about, and I don't think Sean Murray thinks that No Man's Sky is about multiplayer. I don't think he sees that. I think it's community based, and like, I think we upload our discoveries and share them with the world, and then other people want to come and see it, and that aspect of multiplayer, yes, definitely that kind of multiplayer, but not competitive. To some degree now it's co-op, and that's cool, but it shouldn't have really been about that. But that's just my opinion, and I think I've still gained from the multiplayer aspect. I've started creating bases with people, and that's kind of cool as well. I'm wondering if I should transfer my sulfurine and gases to my freighter, because I'm not really going to use them, and it'd be nice to be able to build up a stack and have the space for other stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. As far as transfer, ooh, no, I've got some silver. I already got some silver in my freighter, so I transferred that. I think I've already got some gold in my freighter, but I am keeping like my precious metals and gases, I think, to start with on my freighter, just because you don't really tend to use them that often. I can always transfer them from my freighter to my person. That'd be pretty cool to do that, but obviously you need tritium for fuel. But yeah, I think a lot of the time people, oh, he's back. How's it going, Richard? Hope you're okay. What substance makes the emerald drive? I'm not sure. Cadmium, maybe? Emerald is actually a resource. You can find it on another planet. Emerald, cadmium, chromatic metal. So I think you'd need the cadmium drive, and then I think you get that one. I'm not 100% sure. I got this ship before the next update, so it didn't exactly go like that. So I'm not really sure how it works. But as you're just joining us, I have a freighter now. So yeah, I'm gonna everything is off planet except that. And we go to that. Don't really want to fight the eggs. Don't really want staying away from the eggs for the time being. It's definitely something I will build up to. I would recommend, if you really want to know, is to just Google it on, go on the No Man's Sky wiki and find out what you need. But as soon as you've got the blueprint from like a GEC system, most likely, you'll be able to know what it takes to build them. It's really tempting to just go for one of the eggs and see how much it sells for. Ooh. But yeah, that's what I usually do. Which I find is a lot. Well, might as well use my freighter for all these pointless resources. I could probably go craft another portable refinery and put it on my freighter. You just jump to my freighter. I don't know if I could put a portable terminal on my freighter. Something to look into, definitely. No worries, man. I'll be streaming for a little while longer, at least. I just prefer like streaming my YouTube videos and content, and then those people that want to come back and watch it later, I can do. But also you have that live element if anybody drops by, which is always good. That's quite good. I quite like the way that looks. Let me see. Don't want to go photo crazy, but oh, what? Right. I don't like what's out there, but there's not enough. It's not as good. Oh well. Ooh, there's a corridor. Right, I see that. Haha. Supercell. Right. There appears to be nothing knocking about. Right. I've just thought of another query. Biological horrors, do they count as creatures? And do you need to discover them on a planet in order to get the zoology thing for that planet? Something to ponder on. Right, so whoa, let's have a look. But I feel like that's a no-brainer. Make some space out of that. Right, is there any dihydrogen? Yeah, there is. Oh, hang on. There's a little critter here. Oh, I've already scanned him. Get the majority of that up. I think there must be some kind of algorithm where you are, when you're walking about on a planet, creatures are attracted to you, like, but if you just like, but like only to a certain degree. Some nice mountainous regions here. I don't know. Fine. Do we just go to this ancient thing over here on this planet? I don't. If I haven't discovered this planet, which I think I have, but if I haven't discovered it, then I definitely drop by this planet. We'll go check it out. I think the one with the rings is the one I haven't discovered. Just going to try and get a bit further. Don't feel like I'm in space at the minute. Oh, I am now. Did discover it, so I'm not really going to get the creatures off this planet, but we can go and get the treasure. And then what I could do as well with the treasure thing, ancient ruins and getting the different alien artifacts, is I can put them in my freighter and see how if you get duplicates, like multiples, if there's like a chance for you to, if it gradually increases, if there is a max, I suppose, as well. See if we can so much to do on this game, and so, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know like a lot of people like different things, but I don't understand how we got to the point where we were having to put stuff in there to appease certain groups of people because they just weren't happy with what it was. It was just like, well, don't play it then, it's fine. I don't get me wrong, I was a little bit disappointed with some of the stuff that wasn't in there at launch, but you know, it was clear that it was going to improve over time. So let's have a look. Let's come over here. Gravitino balls. How many keys have I actually got? We only got the 2 from here. Right, so I've got 3. So now I'm looking for the actual crate. And there it is. So you put the keys in the locks. Cloned river drop cuttings. Okay, so just want to I think Gravitino balls do seem a little bit more common now, and I'm guessing that means they're not going to bring me as much money, but yeah, obviously Richard's been telling us to get on with, you know, farm those. That's a good way to make money, and I think it is a good way to make money, but is it going to make me a lot compared to some of the other methods I am aware of? And I think you would have to find a decent star system that would give you a shed ton of money. And, you know, that's going to change. But 428,000 for one trade is quite good. As I said, we're at 11 million. 11.6 million. Near enough 11.7 really. And I think the next goal, as I've never been really above 10 million, is to just grow that in increments, so that I can maybe look at getting an S-class ship as a secondary ship. I don't really need it, but I think these are goals that you can have once you've got the basics. I am debating going back to my freighter and seeing if I can build certain things there, but I just want to get this mission done, because at the same time I can see if I can hand in missions on my freighter rather than in a space station. See if I can hand in them all. Right, I've got to be up in the air now, haven't I? Right, so capital ship. My capital ship. That's good. But just to explain briefly, capital ship means my main freighter. Apparently, you can have more than one freighter, and obviously, as a result, you can actually have fleets of ships, which I think is genius and definitely something that a lot of people will like about the game. Right, so I've landed in here. It doesn't look. Oh, there's a sciencey ship over here that's yellow that I want to just have a look, see how much it is. Also, now I've got a freighter, I can actually buy a ship instead of trading. I'm not really bothered about, but it's a B-class Explorer, not as good as mine. Just going to negotiate price. I can buy it for 845 units. 845,000 units, should I say. I'm not. If you compare it to mine, look, it's just nowhere near. It's like absolutely terrible in comparison, really. Exchange. Not likely. But yeah, ooh, there's one coming in there. Looks like a cargo ship. But yeah. We'll go up to the freighter base, which is what I've heard it called, and see if there is anything I can do. Right. Because having a teleporter on here would be really useful. Base salvage capsule. Okay. I can have a trading post, and I'm gonna put my trading post here. I think they need to fix that, but maybe it's because I've put it on the ship wall and not meant to. But I can now sell stuff from my inventories, from here, and I can sell from my freighter inventory, which is awesome. So just because I can, I'm gonna test that feature out, get me some money. What I want to do as well is I want to craft, if I can, a Portable refiner. But, right, what I want to do is actually... I need to get some more ferrite dust, unfortunately. But while I'm here, just chilling, I'm going to see if anything happens if I put... So you can't... So I'm going to have to transfer the residual goop into my exosuit and put it in here. And it creates silver. Oh, that's pretty good. At a rate of 5 to 1. That's pretty nice. I was quite surprised about that. Right. And then, because I need that. Freighter. Just realised probably use there we go, we're at 12 million. Right. Let's L2. What I wanted to do is little bugs like this. I really want to set up a... I don't know. Set up a way that I can transfer all PlayStation photos to my phone without, like, you know what I mean? It's just a nightmare. But anyway, so I've got that set up. Like to go with a rust. Oh, look at that, that's pretty cool. But yeah. Oh, brilliant. Right, I need to go to my ship, don't I? And while I'm down here, I can have a look and see if anybody's landed with anything cool. Can you, like... I'd love to be able to colour my ship. I think that, like, I read some resource information that said that you can colour that certain elements that, like metals, have got like a discover that, and this is undiscovered, so we'll head over here. There's a sub. Fuck off. Ah, there we go. So yeah, so it looks like my freighter will deploy frigates to help me ward off attackers, which is kind of nice. I'm a bit worried about the Griefers situation in that if someone's really good and they're on multiplayer and they just come in and bosh the crap out of you, it's just a bit frustrating, but hey, we'll see how that plans out. Let's get down to Duanuet Tau, and I do love the better named planets. I'm just going to shut this door. I'll do that in a little bit. But hopefully we get some creatures on here. It is Sub-Zero, so it might not really have many, but I only need 4. In the last Frozen world I was on did have like 6, so it's possible I might be able to get the remaining 4 on this planet. Well, there's a knowledge stone there, that's something worth going for. Huh. Who knows? Right, let's get this quickly. It's likely to be a pain in the ass. But, right. So, little shifty. There looks to be some stuff up here. I do like playing in third person. I just find sometimes it's a bit. Transfer it to the freighter. Got loads of space. Dihydrogen jelly is good. Oxygen capsules, good. Did I even check that this planet has fauna? Fauna moderate. 5 species, so we'd have to pretty much find them all. And as a result, I think it's going to be either we spend loads of time on this planet, or we warp to another system. We are coming up to the hour mark. I do like to sort of make my videos an hour-ish long, but I may have to go slightly over on this one. I'm just going to scan a tree, get a little bit more money. Don't go too far from my ship. Ooh, I heard creature noises. Just come in here and right. So I think a good thing to do here would be to scan for something nearby. I'm not gonna I think I can just scan and not use any navigational data. I don't mind using navigational data, I've probably got loads, but if I scan the planet, I might come up with something interesting. And I found a minor settlement, which is useful. Unfortunately, I need to get some fuel going. Do I have anything? That's the wrong one. No, I don't. Craft a product. Boom. I can't more, so I'm going to be running low. Craft that. I'm going to get to this and then I'm going to stop there. Get to this minor settlement. I've not been to one for a while. I bet somebody's just decided to land there. Yep. That's the only thing I think they need to nerf in in this game at the minute. When people just land in your because it's like you've just scanned for it. It's very frustrating. Oh, I've just made a right tit of myself. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to end it here. I'm going to have to go find out how to escape this thing, because unlike fucking normal games, everything has a consequence in this one. I'm thinking the easiest way will be to just attempt to enemy disruption. I really needed not to do this, but I will probably have to say, it's annoying because it's online, so I don't think I can actually pause it. If I just stop broadcasting